Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Yeah, I really appreciate it. As always, I am recording very late again. It is, let's look at the time together. I don't know if you can see, but it is 18 minutes past 2 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I do YouTube because I love it, so it doesn't matter what time it is in the morning. If I want to do something, I just get on with it. Yeah, so in this video I'm gonna be sharing how I juggled a very busy social life with university work and achieve a first class in chemical engineering. But this can also apply to any other degree, and I'm also going to be sharing 4 things that I wish I did when I was in university. Looking back, I'm just thinking, yeah, what would I have changed if I had the opportunity to do university all over again. And I hope that this video will be able to help new students that are going into university, or maybe students that are doing masters or any form of education. I hope you'll be able to help. So yeah, let's just get into the video. As always, I love to write my points down so I don't forget things. So in this video I'm going to be sharing 6 things that I did that helped me to balance my very social life with my studies and still came out with a first class. And I'm also going to be sharing my mistakes, so let's get on with it. So the first thing I did that I believe helped me was I got very organized. This is so important, guys, so important, being organized. So basically I was in a lecture, and this lecturer was saying that you can literally enjoy the best social life and also stay on top of your work in university, provided you know how to manage your time properly and organize yourself. So I took on this advice, and what I do every week is every Sunday I have a book where I write down all the things I need to do during the week, all my coursework, all my deadlines, all my social gatherings, and every Sunday I'll write down everything I need to do. And then I write down Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I write down like time. So from 9 to 10 o'clock I'll do this, 10 to 11 I do this, 11 to 12 I do this. So that way I was very organized, and that helped me to stay on top of my work, because I was fully aware that if I say I was going to do something at a certain time and I didn't do it, that means I can't relax during the weekend. I can't do what I want to do during the weekend. So that was one of the first things I did. Also, I wanted to share what I meant by my very social life. So I'll tell you what I was doing in university. So in university I took up a lot of roles, and yeah, I'm gonna be, so firstly I was the event coordinator for Christian Union Society. Secondly, I was a peer assistant leader where we mentor first year students in university. Thirdly, I was a secretary for the Chemical Engineering Society. I was also going to the gym 3 days a week before I started my jogging, and I was babysitting every Saturday. Most Saturdays I was babysitting in Leeds, and I schooled in Bradford, and I was also going to church on Sundays. So those were the things that I was doing, and on top of it I had deadlines, I had labs, I had like lectures literally at some point like from 9 till 5 Monday to Friday. So that's what I meant by I was busy. So the first thing that helped me was I got very organized. The second thing I did was I prioritized. So what I mean by that is so what is most important, I did it first. And I also learned how to say no. It's okay to say I can't do something, or I'm gonna get back to you when I feel like I can do something. So that was another thing that I did that helped me to stay on top of my work. Just learning how to prioritize and say I'm gonna do this first because this is more important to me. What was important to me was firstly my education, was very important to me. Secondly, and most importantly, my faith. I believe my being a Christian really helped me to be like sane and being surrounded by positive people that really encouraged me. So those two things were my priority. So sometimes maybe when I was too busy, I would not I will not go to like I will not go to a meeting with the Kemet Society and stuff like that. So that was the second thing I did, was I prioritized. The third thing I did that really helped me to stay on top of my work was I never left anything too late. Every time I had a deadline, I always start my work early. From literally the first time I got my final year project, I literally started the same day, and this really helped me because I was able to finish like a long time before the deadline. And this really helped me because I was able to make sure that all the mistakes I made were corrected. And one thing that I always held on to, now my opinion has changed a little bit, but I never thought I was the smartest person in university. Like, I just thought, like, I panicked a little because I'm like, I need help. Like, I don't want to leave things to last minute and I will not be able to get help, if that makes sense. So I just, now I think I'm smart. I think, if you work hard, you get what you want. But I never thought I was smart, so I never left anything too late. And I think that really works for me. Just starting, even if you're intelligent, I believe you need to start your work on time so that you finish it on time. So that was the third thing I did in university. And the fourth thing I did was okay, this one is a very common one, but the fact is there are no secrets to success. You have to work hard. So the first thing I did was I worked hard. I was in the engineering building, sometimes from morning till night, sometimes overnight. I'll literally be there from 9 p.m. at night till 9 a.m. in the morning, working on my project, working on my studying for an exam and stuff like that. So I worked very hard. That was the fourth thing I did that helped me to achieve a first class and also balance my social life, was I worked hard. The fifth thing I did was I asked for help. I believe asking for help is so important, very, very important. Just saying, I need help, please explain this to me. Going to your lecturers after a lecture and saying, please can you explain this to me? Or just moving with people that are serious minded and can help you, and just asking, please help me with this. But also asking well in advance, and also having an idea, not expecting them to do everything for you, but just saying, I need help, please help me with something. That really helped me as well, because the time that it would take me to figure things out myself, as opposed to just asking somebody that knows the answer, is a long time. And that really helped me to save time as well, so that I can have a social life. So the fourth thing I did was I asked for help. Sorry, the fifth thing I did was I asked for help. And lastly, what I realized, the sixth thing I did, was I realized sleep is for the weak. I hate to say this, sleep is important. At least get 6 hours sleep. But if you want to have a very active social life and also stay on top of your work, you will very quickly realize that you can't sleep for 10 hours. You can't just be lying around in bed during the week randomly. You have to prioritize your work and sleep a little less. Like, for example, even though I was very organized and stuff, during deadlines and exam, I was pulling all-nighters. My sleep wasn't priority. So and even like during the sleep is very important. I need to stress that, because if you don't sleep, then you'll be tired and you're not very productive. But what I would say is, like, what I learned is, for me to be social and also stay on top of my work, sleep wasn't something I didn't sleep like just anyhow. I slept within a certain time. I slept for 6 hours, 6 hours maximum, because because I was doing so much. So that was the sixth thing I did that helped me to, you know, have a very active social life. Now on to the things that I wish I did differently in university. There are 4 things I wish I did differently. The first one is I wish I joined ACS Society earlier. If you check my social media, I'm going to be sharing like the ACS fashion show that I did when I was in 3rd year, literally final year. That was the only time I knew about ACS and like was active. It was so much fun, and I had a good time, but I didn't want to join ACS in 1st year, 2nd year, because I was just like, I want to be focused on my work, I want to do this. But joining ACS just really helped me to meet more people and stuff. It was really nice. The second thing I wish I did was, because I'm a Christian, I wish I socialized more with different Christian groups, and because I was very committed to the society I was in a Christian Union society, I didn't really socialize with people from like other faiths, and I wish I did that. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. The third thing I wish I did was, I wish so there was a point in 2nd year that I was just cramming stuff. I wasn't learning it properly, and that reflected in my grade, because in one module I got 20%. Guys, who gets 20% in an exam? Like, why did I even stay up late studying for that exam? And that was because I did not sit down properly to learn it. I was cramming things. So looking back, if I could do it again, I would make sure that I understood what I was doing and not just cramming things just to pass the exam, because that reflected in my grade. And if I had taken more time to study, then it would have been different. The 4th thing I wish I did when I was in university was, I wish I joined a sports society. I was very active with every other society, but I didn't join the sports society because I was going to the gym and I was also jogging. But joining sports society would have helped me to make more friends and meet more people and just have a more fun experience. So those are the 4 things I wish I did. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting my YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe, share and all that good stuff, and I hope it would help you. Thank you so much, and bye.